Hello, I'm standing here at the top of Mount Transfiguration. At this mountain, Jesus took Peter, James, and John and came to this mountain to pray. While he was praying, Moses and Elijah appeared to Jesus, and they start talking to him about how he's supposed to go to Jerusalem and continue the plan, God's plan. Now, Peter, James, and John heard the conversation, but apparently they had a different plan. And they said, "Lord, how about you stay here and let's just make 3 shrines, one for you, one for Elijah, and one for Moses." But as they were talking to Jesus, a cloud hovered over them, and a voice came. It says, "This is my son, listen to him." This story reminds me of many of us. Many of us want to worship God. But the question is this: does God want to be worshipped the way we want to worship Him? Does it, the way we want to worship Him, does it align with His plan? We need to go back to the Word. To know how to worship God, or to know how He likes to be worshipped, we must go to the Word to listen to Him. Just like when He said, "This is my son, listen to him." So Jesus taught us in the Bible how He wants to be worshipped. So I want to encourage you today, even though you have a good heart and you want to worship Jesus because of your love for Him, I want to encourage you today, don't try to worship Him on your own way, your own ways. Learn how to worship God. Read the Bible. Go back to the Scriptures, because in the Scriptures we will learn how to get closer to Him and learn how He likes to be worshipped, and also learn how He likes to be followed. Because we all, the ultimate goal is we all want to follow Him. We wanted to learn His ways. So His ways, it's in the Word. I want to encourage you today, as the voice came to the disciples, it says, "This is my son, listen to him." I want to encourage you, go back to the Word and learn how you should worship God. One more thing. Today, in your prayers, I want you to ask God this question. Says, "Lord, I want to be the answer to someone else's prayer." You know, you pray for needs. I pray for needs as well. But sometimes God answers those prayers through people like you and me. Why don't you ask Him today? He says, "Lord, I want to be someone else's miracle today." So God bless you. Until next